I feel like you have been in this rabbit hole of blaming yourself for the last toxic person or the narcissist that came into your life. You have been thinking, because you have been on this healing journey for so long, for months and potentially years, and you have worked on yourself so much and you have healed so much, and you were manifesting the love that you wanted, and you manifested the relationship that you wanted and the person that you wanted, and then the narcissist showed up in your life, and this narcissist potentially was the worst yet. It was the worst of them all, or the most toxic of them all. And you started to blame yourself, and you were like, well, how is it that I worked on myself so much and I've done all of this work that another one of those came into my life? And here's the thing though. This isn't about you. It was never truly about you. It's not that you attracted the narcissist. It was the fact that there was one last final lesson for you to learn. And the reason why this person was the worst of them all is because it needed, this lesson needed to be ingrained in your heart and your soul and your mind. All of it. It like literally in your being. And that's what I want to talk about today. I feel also like that there was a part of you that it was kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because even though you manifested somebody else and something else in a different relationship, you were calling in this toxic person. It's almost as if like it was a confirmation for you that, oh, well, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen to me. I knew I knew this was a toxic person. So you were seeking for that confirmation of the fact that, yes, I always get these people. Yes, I always get a narcissist. Yes, I always get a toxic person. And it was comfortable to be in it, because the final lesson that you were to learn, the final thing that I want to talk about, is something that you've never experienced. Is something that you don't know how to navigate in. It's like it's too good to be true for you, because you have been accustomed to living in this toxicity and in relationships with toxic people all your life, literally from your childhood, from when your caretaker has abandoned you. And you have made that your norm, basically. And because you made that your norm, it's kind of like you were asking continuously for that confirmation that, oh yeah, no matter how much I work on myself, no matter how much I heal, this is what I get. And okay, yeah, I knew it. So what do you get as a payoff? You get a payoff of being right. I was right. But in reality, subconsciously, you were doing this to yourself, because truly, the true love and a true partnership from a person who is in line with your values and your morals and your kindness and your empathy, who is like you, is not going to enter your life when you are in this energetic field, when you're calling in to be right, that you are to be with a toxic person, if that makes sense. So a part of you was also doing that. But in addition to that, there was a karmic lesson, the final one. This was a final test. And this final like it was never meant for you to be so deep diving into spirituality so that you lose your touch with humanity. We are spirits that come, and souls that come onto this planet to learn the valuable lesson, to feel the emotions, to feel the anger, to feel the guilt, to feel the shame, to feel sadness, and all of these other things that we're to experience in this life. We are not to come to this life and to fully tune into spirituality so that we lose our human self. And you were never to stay in the spiritual realm for too long, because we're spirits outside of this planet, and that's where we are fully in our spirituality. Here on this planet, you are to be a human. You are to lean into all of these relationships, and whatever you were meant to experience, it was meant to teach you the lessons that you needed to learn and to put you basically on the spiritual path so that you can work on yourself and so that you can learn the lesson that you needed to learn and move on into and continue to live a human life and continue to have new experiences and for your soul to continue to evolve and learn. Okay, so now let's talk about the final lesson. The final lesson for you was to love yourself so much, to learn to love yourself so much, to learn to never abandon yourself ever again, to learn that all of those red flags that you knew that this was a toxic person and this was a narcissist a lot, like when you met. And please tell me if you think differently. But I know that you know that the last toxic person that you met, you knew. You may have not known that they're a narcissist, but you knew they were toxic because your high empathy, your body knew. You were feeling the way you were feeling, you know, the way your body was feeling, the way your body was giving you the cues, the way that you were doubting, like why did this person say this, and why did this person say it in this way, or why did they act in this way. You knew all of these red flags very early on, and I know this for a fact. And you chose to not trust yourself again. Yet, after all of this work that you have done on yourself, after all of these relationships, there was still something in you that didn't trust yourself. You didn't trust your inner guidance. You didn't trust your intuition, and you didn't trust your inner voice that was telling you something is wrong here. This is not supposed to feel this way, and I shouldn't feel confused, and I am to leave. I am to trust myself, and this is it. That's enough confirmation for me to leave. Yet you doubted yourself, you doubted your inner voice, you doubted all of those red flags, you doubted your body and your empathy and your high sensitivity to lies and deceit. You doubted all of that, and you went into this relationship with an open heart. And that's what happened. And this is your final lesson. Your final lesson is to trust yourself so much that it's unwavering, unequivocally. You're trusting yourself and you're trusting your intuition so much. And I know you have this. I know you have this. I know as a highly sensitive person, an empath, You know when someone is lying. You know when someone is deceitful. You know when they're telling you stories. You know that. You feel that in your body. So your final lesson was to love yourself so much and to trust yourself so much that this does not happen ever again. Because I can guarantee you that another narcissist will enter your life. There are so many of them. There is like literally so many of them in this world today. They will enter your life because they pick you and choose you in a room full of people. They know exactly, because of your energy and your kindness and your loving energy, that they want you. So they will find a way to get to you. I'm telling you, in a room with 100 people, they will target you. So it's about you. It's about you knowing that this is not for me. You don't have to go around and figure out, oh, this is a narcissist, this is a sociopath, or this is this or that. You don't even get to that. You stop it at the very beginning by listening to your body, because it will tell you. Your body knows you're dealing with a narcissist before you know, before your mind grasps it. And you are to trust that. You're to trust your intuition, you're to trust yourself, and you're to love yourself more than you have ever loved yourself. That was your final lesson. So now from this point on, what I want you to do is start living. It's time. We're done with living in a shell. We're done in like protecting ourselves and living small because another narcissist will come into your life. They will. I'm sure, I can guarantee you they will. But now it's different because you're different now. Because you're not gonna allow them to even begin to confuse you or begin to like manipulate you and control you, because you're going to trust yourself so much that it won't ever get to that point. You will fall off, the relationship will fall off before it even started. And so I want you to start living your life. I want you to get out there, start trusting yourself more, and trust that you are going to be okay. And so get out there, do the things that you wanted to do. Go to that art exhibition, do bird watching, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and do it, because it is time, my love. It is time. This was it. This was the final lesson. You got it. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.